guys, so a super quick video today. Just got in from going shopping and I thought I would do it. Now this, you might be thinking, what is that? Well, it's just an envelope, but it's not. It's an amazing magazine for Elvis fans. Now I have a few people on my channel who like Elvis. A few people have commented before. So I thought this is something that I get continually year after year, year after year. I have been on holiday with this company. So I thought, why have I never included this on my channel? Being a massive Elvis fan, I had to. And this is the Elvis mag. Here it is. It's the Elvis mag and it's by Essential Elvis. And this is the 100th issue. So this is a big deal. 100 issues they've had, which is amazing. Now, obviously inside it's got great articles, interviews, event reviews, and Essential Elvis is the company. It's Essential Elvis UK. Now, they do holidays to America alongside Arena Travel, and they also do lots of things in Worthing, so little events and stuff, because it is run by a guy called Andrew Hearn. He is on Facebook, he's on Instagram. This company's on Facebook and on Instagram. Pop on over if you love Elvis, then it's definitely something to look into. They also have an online shop where they sell books, DVDs, CDs, lots of good things. So I bought my Linda Thompson book from Essential Elvis UK, and I managed to get a signed picture from Linda Thompson herself, which was lovely to have for my collection. I also got to meet a few people. Tish Henley, which was Elvis's nurse, and I got to listen to her presentation, which was really, really interesting. And he's brought over a good few stars from America to the UK. I went to an event last year, and I'll pop some pictures in around right now, where I got to meet Mindy Miller, and she is another amazing Elvis person. She got to date Elvis Presley for a couple of months, which was insane in the 70s. And she explained to us her feelings meeting Elvis, being with Elvis, how it felt, and I managed to get a picture taken with her. I'll insert it in a split screen. That was last year and it was amazing to meet her. A girl who actually kissed Elvis Presley, so jealous. And she was just a sweetheart of a girl, and this is what I've found when I've met a lot of the Elvis people, especially the females, because Elvis lived for females. They're very, very sweet. So Elvis definitely picked women who were lovely and very kind, and I always think that's maybe what radiates from Elvis as a person. Very kind, very genuine, very warm. Obviously I've met Priscilla as well, and she is also, you think Priscilla's quite aloof, but actually she's not. She's really warm and loving, and she actually helped my mum off the seat because my mum couldn't get off, and they're the same age. I think they're like not far off from being the same age. I think Priscilla's a little bit younger than my mum, maybe 5 or 6 years. But that's it. And there she is helping my mum off the seat. Which was unbelievable. She was just so sweet and nice. And there was loads of other people there that could have helped my mum, but she came over first, which I just thought that's a really sweet thing to do. So if anybody kind of bashes Priscilla, which sometimes happens in the Elvis world, I always kind of go back to that and go, well, she was nice when I met her. She was a lovely person. So this is the magazine. Inside you have lots of pages of stuff. I won't show you all because go on over and have a look and buy it. It's £20 per year and it's a quarterly magazine. You get 4 a year for 20 quid. So that's going to cost you a £5 an issue, which is just so cheap, and you're getting it delivered to your door, which is excellent. And so for example, inside you've got, this is an article by a friend who I actually met at one of the events. It was the Mindy Miller event in Worthing, and this was by Dave Linford, and he does a little bit of an article on Ral Donner, which will be interesting to read. And then we have some Elvis the Complete bonus songs, and you also have the David Winters interviews. So you have interviews from people who knew Elvis or was associated with Elvis or in Elvis's films. There's tons. Andrew Hearn has also made a book with the Essential Elvis interviews, because he's interviewed so many people over the years, and that's a whole book dedicated to those interviews, which I am determined to get. I really want to get it. I've bought all my Elvis Files books for my husband every single year from Andrew Hearn. He does competitive prices and you never really need to wait that long. So if you're an Elvis fan, bypass the eBay and the Amazon, go on over to an independent seller who loves Elvis and is dedicated to Elvis, and build that business up. That's good advice, and I always try to use it wherever possible. Sometimes it's not possible, it's maybe Essential Elvis hasn't got on their site, but wherever possible I try to do that. It's good to support local Elvis groups or small Elvis companies. So let's have a look. Oh, Diana Goodman. So Diana Goodman, who dated Elvis Presley, wow, another one, went to Worthing, and she was there this year, and I really wanted to go, but it was just impossible this year with my mum's new house, family were up, and it was just a terrible year. So I could not go, but she came over to Worthing, and it was like a night like the Mindy Miller event that I've just explained to you, and it looked so good. So there is a detailed little article all about that, which I cannot wait to read. Super duper excited. She's absolutely stunning. I mean, look at that woman there. My goodness, Elvis picked them. Unbelievable. But then I guess they picked him. And sound advice, so they just give you advice on the new recordings. They give them a little rating. Are they worth buying? What can you find? And the people like Andrew Hare and Essential Elvis and the people who work for him are going to be people who will know the ins and outs of Elvis recordings. They know every single one. So it's always good advice to take. And blue suede shoes, news. So you get to hear all about the news. And then the sad news that Donna Butterworth is dead. So they've put a little article in for Donna Butterworth, and she was in Paradise Hawaiian Style, and she was just lovely. Really, really sweet, and she sang some songs in the movie, so that was sad to hear. And Priscilla Presley's father recently died as well, so there's some information on that. And then coming soon at the back, they have Germany 2018, so they have a review of that, so you're going to get a next issue all about the review of Germany, because they go to Germany every year or every second. I went recently, or I went very recently, 3 years ago, seems recently. I went with another travel company, which is the Elvis Presley Travel Service, which is an amazing company also. There's room for everyone, isn't there? And I got to go to Germany, which was just unbelievable. And that is where Elvis was stationed when he was in the army. So I went to see his barracks. I went to live in the same town that he lived in, Bad Nauheim. And we got to go all around the Elvis sites. I'll put in some pictures round about here, which was just a monumental thing to do. I absolutely loved it. We got some pictures of the Elvis sites that everybody wants to do, so we got to pose in the same sites, eat Elvis's favourite chocolate cake from the exact same shop that he used to eat his chocolate cake, which was just fabulous. If you're an Elvis fan, you totally get what I'm saying. So that is it. And on the back there's an advertisement for Graceland, so if you've ever wanted to go to Graceland, join Essential Elvis UK and Arena Travel on a magical trip to Memphis for Thanksgiving. Graceland, the home of Elvis Presley, and it's November 20th to the 27th 2018, and you're going to pay 7 nights, £2,000, just under £2,000. And if you want any further details, you can contact Arena Travel or this number here. Now, I'm going to pop down in the description bar below all the links to everywhere you need to go, to Essential Elvis, to Arena Travel, to the Elvis Presley Travel Service, because that third company is where I'm going with Yarmouth for. But there's also another company, Blackpool Rocks, and that's Hotshots Elvis. So I'll leave all the links to all of those people who have YouTube channels, and they have links to Facebook and to Google. So if you're interested in any of those Elvis organisations, then pop down below. But I totally do recommend this magazine. It is just a wonderful magazine, £20 a year. They take it for PayPal and they just take it out automatically. And then you get an amazing 4 magazines. And they're lovely to collect, and they've always got lots of good information in it. So I totally recommend it. Alright, that's it. So thanks for joining me on this video. It was fun doing something Elvis. I really, really enjoyed it. Take care of yourself. Have a fantastic day. And as always, TCB with Elvis. Bye.
Subscribe to my channel.
Hello.
Comment below. Press the bell button. Thumbs up. Thank you.